I think there are too many panels that go on around the world about the Internet of Things. It's kind of one of those kind of cliched topics in a way for kind of technology conferences to talk about. But we're at a tipping point now where I think that it really is time to start talking about it and exploring the real practical uses of it in detail. And so I think a panel about the Internet of Things would be useful. As for who I'd invite, I think someone from Google would be good, because Google recently launched their, or announced at least, their Android at Home initiative. And this will mean that light bulbs and fridge freezers and vacuum cleaners and all sorts of things can have Android running on them. So the same operating system that might run on your mobile phone will run on these devices. And it's fascinating to see. And the whole idea that you could be switching on the lights from 3 miles away, your vacuum cleaner could tell you it's 3 weeks since you last vacuumed the house, don't you think you should do it again? And far more exciting things than that, all through Android. Is really interesting. Another person would be Usman Haq, who is the CEO of Patch Bay, and that is like a back-end technology for allowing Internet of Things to happen, really. So it's allowing lots of different internet-connected objects to talk to each other. And that's particularly being used with environmental applications at the moment. So lots of exciting things happening there. And why not Kevin Ashton as well? He's the guy who coined the term Internet of Things and was instrumental in the development of RFID. I'm an editor for The Next Web, technology news website. So my job really is to have an overview of the developing technologies and just to keep an eye on everything that's going on. And I suppose the key thing is for me to be excited by them and to care enough about them to write about them. And it's not difficult at all because there's so many exciting developments going on. Well, what really interests me is the potential for our bodies to become computers. This is really fascinating. It's something I've looked into quite a lot because I just love the idea that I could unlock the door to my house with my finger, a little chip embedded in my finger, and then I could then unlock my mobile phone and my computer, and hey, even my TV or whatever, with that same chip which just identifies me as who I am. But then you could have sensors connected to your organs telling you how your body's doing. So I could check on my computer and it could tell me what my heart rate is and how it's been changing over the last 24 hours, so I can know if it's in a healthy range, or if I've drunk too much beer one night and I'm worried about how it might have affected me. I could check my my liver for any harmful effects there, and the potential for integrating that into health and fitness and all sorts of other health related applications is incredibly exciting. Well, keeping in key with the whole idea of your body being a computer, something I've seen and I've tried out today actually that kind of points in that general direction was a nifty little app called SkinScan. And the idea of that is that you take a picture. If you, let's say you've got a mole and you're worried about maybe having developed skin cancer, or you're worried that that might be a possibility, you can take photographs of the mole over and over again over a number of days, and the app will analyze the size and shape of the mole and let you know if there are any possibilities that there might be something to worry about if it's changing shape or color. And so that's just one example of how technology is really starting to help us make informed choices about our health, I suppose. Another thing that's really exciting me is 3D printers. The idea that you can create pretty much any simple real object at the press of a button. Is really exciting. You could create. I mean, it's not quite to the point where you could replicate an iPad or anything as complicated as that if you wanted a new one, obviously. But the idea that, especially in the developing world, the idea that people who need new tools might be able to just if they've just got a village 3D printer, print out whatever they need as they need it, as long as they've got those raw materials to actually create the printouts, as you might say. is it's interesting and particularly exciting.